Yo, you already know, man. We back with another video. If you could do me a favor, please like, comment, subscribe. As you already know, it helps the channel tremendously. We trying to grow, man, so please help us grow. And then today we got the Knicks. Then found them a head coach. You feel me? So let's get into it.
Reporting that Mike Brown will be the next head coach of the Knicks. He replaces Tom Thibodeau, who was fired after taking New York to the conference finals. The Knicks' requests to talk to Jason Kidd, Ime Udoka, and others were turned down, and then Brown emerged as the top candidate. Our NBA reporter Brian Windhorst is with us right now. And Wendy, what more can you tell us about how the Knicks came to this decision with Mike Brown?
Well, it was quite a process. I don't know if you heard of Mina, but they took their time. But he sort of emerged from their process. He had multiple visits to New York. He met with their entire front office, that came back and met with owner James Dolan before this decision was reached. And here's what you have to understand about Mike Brown. He has one of the most varied resumes of anybody in the profession. He has coached under Greg Popovich. He has coached under Rick Carlisle. He has coached under Steve Kerr. He was the head coach for LeBron James. He was the head coach for Kobe Bryant. There have been times in his career when he's coached the #1 defense in the league. When he won Coach of the Year for the second time 2 years ago with the Kings, he coached the #1 offense in the league. So he has a very long career. He has seen many different things. He's had many different challenges. He's had many successes, and he's had a few failures. He's been fired a number of times. But he is going to be taking over a team that is very accomplished. This is a strong job. This is a great job, really.
Damn. Hey, first things first, though. I think this is a W move. If I'm being honest, Tibbs getting fired, like, nah, he definitely has some. He has some doing. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like he didn't. He definitely has some doing, but it really wasn't. He needed to be the fall guy. He needed to be to be blamed, and he was quick to blame. But I thought of two coaches for the Knicks when I found out that Tibbs got fired. Mike Brown was one, and the other one was Malone. And I also was like, hey, for real, if Udoka had got to the Knicks will be crazy. Just because of how he coaches. His style of coaching will be, he will get the Knicks right. Like, you just see team after team, like how he just is so involved with the players on how to just necessarily, coach them up to be better than what they somewhat be, the potential to be, or just get the full potential out of them. So I'm like, man, I'm kind of glad he didn't get that job, because I'm like, at the end of the day, bro, he over here on that East Coast, man. So we're gonna have to see that. But nah, seriously though, man, this was a good pickup. I felt even with Mike Brown when he was with the Kings, I felt once again it was one of those situations. We need to blame somebody, because Mike did his thing when he got over there. You can't. Players still got to get on the court to play. So that second year that he went into, or the third year, I believe, I forgot how many years he was over there, but I'm on the way out pretty much. They was not playing well. I remember when he first got over there, they was leading in defense. They were like top 5 in defense, easy. Then once couple years, they tanked to like bottom when it comes to the defensive end. So I just felt like, with the King situation, he didn't really get the best out of his players. If I'm being honest, I felt like it was one of them, hey, we need to blame somebody. Mike, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike did his thing when he went over there. So it's good to see that he got another, gig. I think the Knicks is gonna be a good fit for him. I think it's gonna be solid. You know what I'm saying? I think they still have some little issues and things like that, but I do feel like now, because he is defensive minded, I feel that he get the Knicks, really rolling on that defensive end. Maybe get Carl to pitch in a little bit more on the defensive end, because I know they were saying like that was one of their biggest things. Carl not really being playing defense for real. So hopefully he can now, get Carl right and get his players, in a more defensive mindset. So I do like the move. Like I said, I thought of Malone as well over there, but I don't know, man. I think I think this is a good fit. I think this is a better fit with Mike Brown. Like I said, man, just a defensive-minded coach. I feel like he get way too much scrutiny though. Like he don't. Now some situations, yeah, but like I said, man, when he got over there with them Kings, bro, he turned them around, man. And for them to just dog him, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you gotta go. Like, that's tough. But let me know how y'all feel about this, you know what I'm saying, move. This is the W move or no? You feel me? Do you like it? Do you not like it? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Let me know some. Let me know some. But I do think this is not a bad move for the Knicks. I think this was a good move to go get a person like Mike Brown. Like I said, man, leave your comments, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section. We're going to go ahead and end the video. If you could do me a favor, please like, comment, subscribe. As you already know, it helps the channel tremendously. We trying to grow, man, so please help us grow. And like I said, if you make it to the end of the video, man, you're a real one, and I appreciate you. And I'm going to catch you in the next one.